Just wanted to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for everything you've taught me. I made close to $3,000 last week. I hit almost $30,000 in revenue, over $5,600 on this invoice alone. In this video, you're going to get a sneak peek and behind the scenes look of how the business of buying and reselling diabetic medical commodities, also known as buying and reselling diabetic testing supplies, works. And you'll also see how many students are winning with the Flipping Medical Commodities University training course. Here we have the Facebook group pulled up. I'm just going to scroll down. Now, some things will be blurred out or covered up for both proprietary reasons and privacy reasons, but nonetheless, you'll see a lot of people learning about the medical commodities business, taking action, but most importantly, making money. So as you can see, this is the Flipping Medical Commodities University Facebook group. We have 4,000 members. Now, I've had this course and training available since 2018. A lot of people have gone through it, and just like anything, most people don't take action. But for the people that do take action, you will see people absolutely crushing it. There are people in this group making anywhere from a couple $1,000s a month to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 and beyond per month. This is a business I've been doing since 2015. This business changed my life. I made my first 6 figures at the age of 21, and this is very possible. Now, how does this business work? For a quick recap, there are 40 million diabetics nationwide. They all get a surplus of supplies that they don't need and won't use, and they're either going to throw them out or let them expire. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So let's pull up this from Jordan. Jordan said, "When I purchased your course with my stimulus check I got from the government, my friends and family laughed at me because I was doing something out of the norm. Just wanted to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for everything you've taught me. Thanks to your guidance, my business is now thriving with 2 full-time staff members and it's fully automated. I'm even able to travel while still making 6 figures. None of this would have been possible without your knowledge and support. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Keep doing you and helping others." So that was back in May of 2024. That's only the beginning. Let's keep scrolling and see what we have. So this guy, Adrian, found a way to pick up some product at a retail store, which definitely isn't something common, for 80% off. So Get To It Darren posted this on July 17th saying, "Working to level up. I got to start pushing harder. How about y'all?" And he's over here showing a bunch of product. All right, so this guy, he said, "Next stop UPS." I'm actually going to click on his profile for the group. This is one of my favorite posts by him. This was back in the end of December of 2024. He said, "My final shipment of 2024, 28,600 profit since December 6th. Dropping these off at UPS in a bit to get them out of here before the new year." So in less than 30 days, he made $28,000 of profit. All right, so another successful student, Dominic Jones. "I just sold my 3rd round of medical supplies. Shout out to one of our buyers. I highly recommend him. Great guy and smooth transaction." So the beautiful thing about this business is we have dedicated buyers with dedicated price sheets. It doesn't matter if you have 1 box, 5 boxes, 10 boxes, 100 boxes, 1,000 boxes, the price does not change. All right, so this is actually me with one of my favorite marketing strategies, talking about how this is a marketing strategy that's absolutely crushing. And as you can see, we're picking up a bunch of supplies here. All right, so we have another testimony from Miss Platinum, Be Your Own Boss. She said, "It has been a great week and overall month so far. Highlights are I made close to 3,000 last week, 800 a few days in a row, and over 1,600 in a day this week, which all has added up to the attached invoices so far, and the month is not even over yet. Still have other invoices to do for over 2,500 that hasn't been pictured. Shout out to Felix Wisniewski. Thank you so much for teaching me this business, and shout out to everyone who has helped with answering questions and giving advice along the way. I truly appreciate it. The key is to stay consistent, put your all into it, and keep learning and trying things along the way. Stick to what works for you. The sky really is the limit. Let's get it, family." So this is what's possible, right? One of the best things about the Facebook group is, yes, I'm in there. Yes, the training course is available to you. You'll go through the course. The course will basically teach you everything you need to know, do, say, pay, and look for. But more importantly, that you have a community, right? So when you venture off and do something, if you tell people that aren't in that space, community, or niche, they might knock your dreams, knock your ideas, knock your goals. But when you come into this group and say, "Hey, I want to make $10,000 a month flipping medical commodities. Does anybody have any advice?" You're going to get tons of support headed your way. So it's a huge support system that we have in here, and everybody's helping everybody. All right, this guy said, "Honestly, been knocked off my pivot when it comes to this side hustle. Life gets in the way sometimes. It's totally normal, and still managing to do pretty well. I definitely see the potential." Day number 1 in business. This was posted June 24th. Profited 300. This is way too easy. Listen, you hear it from me, but you're also hearing it from other people just like you, men, women, from all different backgrounds, from all different parts of the country. All right, so Joseph here said, working on invoice number 2, leads have been coming in the past 2 days. All right, another testimony here from Jay. He said, this is my second haul like this for September, and I'm honestly amazed at how well this business is going. I've even been able to reduce my Uber Eats hours because of it. My goal is to eventually stop doing Uber Eats altogether and focus solely on this business. The only challenge I face now is keeping up with the demand. Sometimes I don't have enough money to buy products. Fortunately, I have loyal customers who are willing to wait until I have enough money to pay them, and so far they have not complained. So shout out to Jay. All right, so we have a testimony from Elijah. He said, consistency, 1K in product, 730 profit. Haven't even reached full potential. Can't wait to hit my goals. 10K a month. Big shout out to Felix Wisniewski for mentoring me on my journey. So from just one client, he made $730 profit. If he had 10 clients just like this one client, he'd be making over $7,000 a month. All right, so we have a testimony here from Donnie. He said, for the last 10 months, I've been doing this part-time. I decided to go all in and go full-time last month. March, I hit almost 30,000 in revenue. This month is trending in the same direction, and I wish I went full-time earlier. The potential is sky high. I just followed what's in the course and took some advice from a couple people in this group. Thanks, Felix Wisniewski, and anyone else who gave me practical advice. So as you can see, his deposit for March was $28,757. And it's pretty simple. He went through the course, he took action, he chatted with a few people in the group, and he followed the system, and now look at the numbers that he's doing. All right, so we have another testimony from Jay. He said, this is where my medical commodities business is at right now. It's going great, and I know it's only going to grow. This is only 5 months in, so in only 5 months, he's seeing success, and he broke down all the numbers for us. So after 5 months, after his tax reserve, after his cost of goods, after his marketing expense and everything, he made $22,000 worth of profit. And for the month of May, he made $4,200 after his tax reserve, his cost of goods, his marketing, all of that stuff. He made $4,000 in profit. All right, so this is my Facebook guy. He helps different clients in the group run Facebook ads. And one of our clients that he runs Facebook ads for made $39,000 in the month of May. All right, this guy said, I think I'm making too much money. And look at all the supplies that he has. All right, so another testimony from Barmani. He said, Felix, you are a key. This month I made my first $30,000 in this business. I am finally a full-time seller. Thank you for teaching me this business. And as you can see right here, deposits, $31,106.21. This guy right here said, newbie here, I've been grinding my ass off, and this is about to be my second invoice. Things haven't been moving at the pace I would like, but this business definitely works. I'm glad to be a part of it. Slow motion is better than no motion. He's absolutely right. Some things don't pop off immediately for everybody. Some people get quicker results than others, but nonetheless, he's getting results. All right, we got Tim right here. He said, Friday night and I'm removing labels from boxes. Over 5,600 on this invoice alone. Biggest one yet. Keep hustling. All right, and we have another testimony from Tim. He said, man, I love this business. Last week was my biggest yet of pickups. Sending out the shipments today. 4714 in invoices, about 2,800 net before any deductions. Second month in the business and hitting the ground running. Let's go. There you guys have it. That's a quick sneak peek of a little bit about how this business works, what's working for people inside of the Flipping Medical Commodities University group. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.